Hello, hello. Look at this all turtle team. I mean, not all turtles. Basically, Leonardo has transitioned, not transitioned, transformed into Arbiter. And we also have Master Splinter here. He's actually hiding under the name tag of Nishak. But yeah, I think they really needed Leonardo to really go all out on damage. And what do you know? Narma gets a buff. Did not expect that. Did not expect that. Narma. I think she's gonna be a pretty decent Chimera jump. And of course, she was always a good jump for the Demon Lord. Wait, I have the scoreboard on. I'm not yet using the scoreboard. I'm gonna use it when I jump into live arena. Actually, this was just... Let's free regroup. Actually, I should have ended the battle just to look at the damage numbers. Let's do this. The quick battle. Just to get this done. Okay. Shall we jump into live arena then? Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's get started. Let me switch on the scoreboard then and start it off at 0 and 0. There you go. All right. Fabian and Empress. Cast heal. Interesting. No blessings on either of them. Ooh, that's a scary champion. Choose Zen, of course, because she does not care about... Well, I guess a win is a win. Even if it's unearned. Moros, what have you got for me? I think it should be very little time remaining in the season, right? Yeah, likely. What am I missing? Let's go like this. How's your group, people, for Maria? My group was crazy. I checked the group 5 minutes or 10 minutes into the tournament starting, and And there was already a guy with 15,000 points. So I don't think I'm winning that one. I mean, most likely, I don't think I've ever won a champion chase or group ever. Yeah. You really have to whale out for those. I think they're not wearing stone skin or anything like that. I think I can just finish them off, no? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. No stone skin is a death sentence in today's meta, unfortunately. I'm actually 2-0 up. Forgot to update the score. Alright, a 5-star Armans to start the round. Okay, Eastred and Fabian. Is it the same guy again? No, I don't think so. I do not think so. Okay, this guy's really taking his time. Come on, guy. It's even the time limit's over. Come on, game. Come on, come on. Okay, that was weird. Tough. Probably Eastred. Normally people build Eastred quite fast. She also has a very high base speed. Okay. Boost. No stone skin again. Interesting. Who do I even go for? Who do I think is the fastest? I think Fabian, probably. Okay, he's block active skill, so that's good. And this should be it. Boom. Okay, that has been another easy win. What's going on? Are all the Kraken sleeping or something? Or maybe I'm the Kraken. I get dirty. Okay, that account has quite a good number of points. Cruelty. Cruelty Marius normally means that this guy is having a super solid roster, that he doesn't care about rend or anything like that, or even soul reap, or the guy doesn't know how to gear champions. But then again, Almost 11,000 points tells me that this person plays a decent amount of live arena. Okay. We're gonna do this, but he's most likely gonna ban Marichka, so I have to ban this guy. Because he's... he doesn't. Oh, I forgot to pick a second nuker. Oh my god. That's a rookie mistake. Let's see. Can I kill him without a nuker? That's gonna be this fight. I forgot to pick a second nuker. Oof. And he has 2 nukers. This is gonna be rough. I do not win the speed race, but I should cut in. Yeah, everybody cuts in. Oof, oof, oof. That is rough. Rough. I don't think I have a chance. Yeah, that's the damage I do. Yeah, he's gonna remove my buffs and whatnot. Yeah, that was just a massive blunder. And basically no damage. Queen of Hearts is also not built for damage. Maybe I should change her build. Maybe I should build her for damage. I'm just being delusional here, aren't I? Yeah, it's just 2 nukers. That's too much to handle. That was a loss on just picking the team from my side. Should have picked another nuker and then I was fine. I was extremely fine. It's the same guy. Okay, this time I have to remember. Right now he's gonna pick both Carnage and... Yeah, I gave him the same opening. I didn't read the name, that it's the same guy. The second nuker is gonna be Ramantu. We are going to try again. He gets rid of Queen. So we can... The thing is that I still cut in. I'm pretty sure I still cut in. Even without Queen. Pretty sure. Sifi is fastest, yes. But I should be able to cut in. Right? Yep. I do cut in. But can I cut in enough to boost the rest of the team? I think so. That should be enough boost. No, it's not. No. I really thought it would be. Okay. He's gonna sleep Carnage, isn't he? Or she, rather. Oof. I wish that cut in was enough, but it's not. Yeah, I'm just dead again. Come on, what are you waiting for? Thank you. Okay, I don't think I can get him a 3rd time in a row. I wish that I could. Well, I was complaining that we got off to a 3-0 start, so there you go. Yeah, that's someone else. Surge. Not a first pick Marius, that's new. That is new. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. Those are super solid picks. They really are. I think There's an argument for banning him, but he doesn't have any blessings. Let's see. There was an argument of banning Nice. He still has two very solid. I mean, all champions are very solid, to be honest. Okay, let's see. I do win the speed race. Boost, remove, yes. Good. And now I will try to do... doesn't work, unfortunately. Who has lower accuracy, Noel or Sifi? Or resistance rather, Noel likely. Okay, they're locked out. Only Emrys is an issue now. Emrys is the remaining issue. The fear doesn't proc. Emrys will A2 transform. Yes, he will. Fear. Okay. I mean, I have revive on death, so I'm not scared of dying immediately. But he could go for just the A1 to block revive Carnage. He doesn't. He gets petrified instead. Fear needs to proc here, because this guy can also hit hard with the A1. So Fear kind of needs to proc. It doesn't. Can Fear... None of the Fears procced. What the hell is going on? Seriously. And see if he's gonna sleep somebody again, isn't she? I think I have to go after Sifi, otherwise she's gonna sleep Carnage again. And yes, debuffs do get spread. I will actually transform my Arbise into the second form so that she can tank the hits. Exactly. So she can only A1 and she's gonna A1 Arbise and Carnage is gonna counterattack. I think I have this one. So next time I'm gonna go for the debuff spread on Emrys. No proc. Unfortunately, yes. So I want to spread these debuffs and kill him in the process. Exactly like that. And let's do this as well. Noel is dead. Perfect. And he has seal on as well now, so his hit is not going to be that hard. So I have the game in the bag, I'm pretty sure. Yep, there you go. There you go. Wait, why did Carnage die? He had block passive skills. Emrys had block passive skills. Why did I take the return damage? Did I not see something? What happened there? Hey Dmod, have you tried spread debuff team? Which team exactly do you mean? Debuff spread can be with many champions. Do you mean with Carnage? Do you mean like a poison debuff spread team? Okay. Oh, this guy, the ninja. The ninja. Oronio, right? Has to be Shuzen. And he knows that as well. I don't think I'm getting the first turn, but I hopefully can cut in with Supersonic and with Queen. Actually, Arbiter only puts out one buff, so not enough for Queen. I am gonna get locked out. And let's boost. Defense down is gonna help. And this might just kill them. There you go. That was much easier than I even thought. That's nice. 5 wins done. Ah, not bad. Mythical charms are good. Okay, didn't mean to do that. Let's continue. Never mind, I just saw the Carnage on the team. Yeah. Carnage is the debuff spread. Okay. It's the same person, right? A lot of same fights today. I think he will try to ban my Queen of Hearts this time around. I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, I will bring in Queen again. He brings in the Freeze Champion. He bans Arbice still. Okay. He's really scared of that Arbice. Isn't it the same team then? From my side. He has a different team. I think it's the same team from my side. So boost, I cut in and oh, the magma shield is annoying. But I think I have to go for it. Yes. Marius might just die. Never mind. The magma shield didn't throw that much back. Okay. Alright. Poor guy. What happened there though? Like last time. That's what happened. I picked the wrong leader, or didn't pick the leader in time or something. Because last time after his arbiter, his Fabian was also went. This time he wasn't able to. And the only difference is the leader, I think. So I just messed up on selecting, or not selecting Carnage rather. That was the issue. So how's your group for Sanguine Maria people? Because mine is horrible. I mean, I don't think I was intending to go for the win. It's so scummy of Plarium to put the soul of this champion into only first place. Recently, for the past, a year or so, always it has been more accessible, the soul. This tournament win is... Yeah, it's just... I know why they're doing it, because they want to squeeze in the Leonardo event as well. Because people are going to raise their pitchforks if they don't. So they have to kind of make space for it. Most likely that's the reason. But still, quite weird. She's a damage dealer. Damage dealers need that soul. Donnie, for example, I did not go for the 5-star. I stopped at 3-star. And if I didn't get a chance to pick Donnie's soul, I would be okay. Because support champions, yes, they benefit from the soul, but they don't need it. Damage dealers need the soul. Why I think I fought this person as well. Is it like 5 people playing raid right now? I remember reading this name. I'll check after the fight. You're getting repeat opponents today. UDK, interesting. Let's ban the Fabian. I'm pretty sure I remember this. Or maybe I remember it from a previous stream. Let's see. I'll check after the fight. But it's been a while since I've seen UDK, to be honest. He doesn't appear very much these days. Okay, only one stone skin. Don't get sheep, don't get sheeped. Let's just kill the damage dealer and now you're dead. What you gonna do? There you go. Game over. Game. Oh, I can just put it on auto now. Because Sun Wukong is block revived. Because of the death brand debuff. So he's just gonna waste time now. You can't win. Thank you. So this guy. Okay, no. We did fight him. There you go. At the start. So we fought 2 battles against this Moros. We fought 2 battles against Megiana. 2 battles against Ike Dirty. It's a limited pool of people playing the game right now. Or just a region thing. Okay, that's at least someone new. Darkin's Elite. Let's go. High number of points. +1 Marichka and a Harima. That's scary, okay. Scary, scary, scary. What's gonna be the last one? 6-star. It's a very unusual blessing. Very unusual blessing. Ah, he bans Carnage. No. I needed Carnage. I should have banned Nice here. Probably banning Nice was the better choice. Very likely. Let's see. We'll find out. 3 stone skin and 1 feral. Okay. Most likely there's a bit of ones available. I think I try to ally attack, hopefully to land the enfeeble or trigger his revive. Yeah, he's dead. Okay. Okay, that's not bad. We know that this guy can also smack. So it's not over until it's over. I will just hold on until allow him to take a turn. I'll hold off on... Yes, he's gonna smack. But I have revive on death right now. Yeah, that's fine. You got petrified, buddy. But my RB is dead, which is not ideal. I mean, at least we can get rid of the block revive with this guy. Oof, tense. It looks like I am in control, but I know for a fact that I'm not. Because some people are gonna come back just now. Or most of his team. is gonna come back. And am I gonna get the turn before them? No, I'm not. Damn it. Petrification, but now, yeah, I'm now dead because of Harima. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. You see, this was a deceptive fight, right? I mean, I knew that there was nothing deceiving, and I had a very low chance to win there. Yeah, he was smart over there. Banning Carnage was definitely the correct move. Yeah, Raman too strong, good choice. Are you mean for the previous fight? Yeah, maybe I should have picked Raman too for this one. Okay. He takes my Arbise, 6-star Arbise. Blah, blah, blah. Lacking another booster. Let's pick her. He has 3 boosters. I mean, this is going to be a damage dealer, we know that. Is this the right call? Or is this the right call? Maybe this. Let's see. He bans my Queen of Hearts. Okay. Going to miss the fusion before because there. I'm sorry to hear that, Sonic. But to be honest, in the end, it's just a fusion. You might collect her later. Hopefully, you can still get Leonardo. Damn it! The freaking wand. I need to put the horse in the stone skin set. Yeah, I hate when that happens. And the boom. Kaboom. And he gets an extra turn after that strong hit. That's not fair, is it? Needs a Sifi to revive. And I need my Arbiter. Come on! Lock active skills, okay. Like how we have free re-gear you can do when doing live arena. You are absolutely right. We do have free re-gear. What we of space. Inventory space. And that is an issue. If I start carrying the 2 different gear sets for every champion, especially accessory space is so limited. That's the reason I'm not doing it. But yeah, I probably should. The thing is that I don't take live arena that seriously. I just do it for fun on stream. I don't play live arena outside of streaming. That was an extra turn. Is that a rebirth set? I think with rebirth set, they get an extra turn, right? Has to be the rebirth set. Come on. You see, I can still win without the horse being in stone skin. Am I speaking too soon? We will see. We will see. I don't even have 200 gear. What's the max? I think it's like 15, 1600. And it always gets maxed out. There were so many different accessory sets. I don't know how we won this fight. But we did. It was such a bad start. But in the end, we somehow won. And I think it was because of Marichka. And I think there was good targeting on my part with Carnage. And Marius, of course, he got stunned the first hit. But he still had the nuke available. And he was able to nuke people down. And I think banning Empress was a very good choice, because that gets rid of the block revive champion. So all in all, that was a good win, I would say. Oh, we get a chest. What do we get? Something useful, please. Attack, impulse, flat attack. No, thank you. Defense with some speed. Maybe. Actually, I can just upgrade here now. Tomorrow is the upgrade event. I'll do it tomorrow. HP with some speed. I'll try to roll some speed. 5-star HP. Flat stat. No. Defense percent. No. Attack percent. Also not. Okay, we got one red shard. Let's continue. By the way, Dmod, if you're still here, we can look into your account. So tell me a little bit about what exactly are you looking for with the account advice. We're gonna do like an account takeover. Let's see if I actually change teams or if I just give advice. But that was the plan, to look at Dmod's account, but I have no idea what area of the game he needs help with and what level of account he has. So if you're in chat, Dmod, while we are doing these last 4 or 5 fights, if you could let me know what we are looking at, that'll be amazing. Can you show me your Carnage build after? Yeah, I can do that. Mikage has also gone down in popularity in Live Arena, I would say. Quite significantly, actually. Okay, so who's the biggest threat here? I think he's a big threat and Emrys is a big threat. So is Queen, actually. Oh, so is Fabian. I think I'm banning Queen. Queen with the 6-star cruelty. Where is he? To be honest, Queen is a great champion. It's in everywhere. She has such an amazing kit. The A1 defense down, the ally attack, the death brand and buff removal. It's a fantastic kit. Arena defense and offense, but overall account review. Okay, can do that. Just message me on Discord with the credentials, the login stuff, and then right after I'm done with. That was not a good decision, actually, on my part. Should not have done that. Without thinking impulsively, I went for the A3. That was not correct. Not correct at all. And I'm gonna be dead. Marichka is the lifeline. So let's see. That was not a good decision. He's gonna kill everybody. What? That is one weak ass hit. Maybe because he targeted Carnage and he has the weak affinity with Carnage. So the question now is he gonna go after Marichka with the A1 or with... Yeah, maybe. He's gonna go for the kill. Let's see. He goes after Arbiter. Okay. Actually, I think that's smart. The stun got thrown back. I am not gonna heal myself. I want him to kill me. But he's gonna now go after Arbais, I think. He's gonna make it slow and excruciating, isn't he? Try to mimic your One hit ice golem build. Okay, what level of account do you have? How long have you been playing the game? Because my one hit KO team, it's not for everybody. You need very good gear. And you need good support champions. Block active skills. That was a solid hit actually on Siegfried. Sleep. That was a solid hit. He's gonna try to block revive her as well. Triggers the block damage, okay. You should go for Mikage. Really, why? Mikage is not the threat. The biggest threat right now to me is actually Emrys. Mm-hmm. 2 stone skins. Lovely. Right now, because they're petrified, I'll go after Mikage, I guess. Let's boost again. I will give myself increased attack because they are currently... This is such a slow fight. Seriously. There you go. Siegfried is dead. Am I going to win this like this with 2 supports against his 2 damage dealers and an ally attack champion? I mean, now I should kill Mikage first because Emrys is gonna revive. We know that. Exactly. I will not give him a chance to block revive either of them. Yeah. We've seen his hits. We know that he cannot one hit kill with his A1. Yeah. That is measly damage. Oh, that was so good. That was so good. We made him get frustrated and leave. He couldn't kill 2 support champions with his 2 big damage dealers. That was amazing. That was amazing. Let's continue. You should go for Mikage with Carnage's first hit. No. I made the mistake of just going for the A3 on, what was it, Fabian? But Mikage was still not the right option. It was Siegfried. Siegfried was the right option because Siegfried would take the weak hit. And in this case, taking the weak hit is actually good for me because I want Carnage to land all 3 hits. Because I want to spread debuffs. So if he does weak hit once and ideally the third hit, I can still put both block active and block passive skills. But I just did not think, and I was looking at another screen. That's one of the things with streaming because I'm looking at 100 different things and I just got distracted and I did what was in my muscle memory. That's all. How we won that fight, I have no idea. Okay. Dmod, you should delete that message, please. I will delete it for you. Please send it to me on private chat, not in a Discord group. I have deleted the message. Because Discord group is visible to a lot of people. And once we're done with this, I would highly recommend that you change your credentials as well. Because now you have posted it in a public space. Accidentally, I know, but still. With Live Arena, how do you know who to ban? I struggle with this. Depends on your strategy. That's the fun element of it. It comes with experience a little bit. I would love Live Arena if it was not... Like, I have made my rants about Live Arena so many times now. Okay, I was almost going to go with just one nuker again. with Live Arena, it can be a very fun game mode, but because skill cap is not just because of skill, it's because of how much you spend. And no matter how much skill you put in, you're gonna get beaten at some point by just people who outspend you. Which is why I don't take Live Arena that seriously. If there was a game mode within Live Arena or a secondary game mode in which there was a cap in terms of what stats you can put in or something like that, I would love that, because this kind of mind games is something that I enjoy. In terms of who to ban, you have to think carefully. So one of the first things you should always look for is if your opponent is going in one direction. So if, for example, here, look at this team. He has not picked 2 speed boosters. So if I just ban her, he has 4 damage dealers. So I'm gonna ban the one booster that he picked. And now his team is a sitting duck. So similarly, if I almost made the mistake of almost just picking 1 damage dealer. In that case, just ban the damage dealer and you're good. Things like that. And that just comes with experience. Similarly, look for any champions that you do not have a counter for. For example, if you know that your speed boosters, for example, are not wearing stone skin or feral, then if somebody picks a Calvalax with that blessing and everything, then you need to ban that Calvalax or a Volcanos or any of those burners or poisoners. So a lot of these, you just need to get into the meta strategies. And it changes over time because the game is constantly evolving. There are new champions added, new mechanics, buffs, nerfs, all of that. You just need to keep updated, and that just comes with playing a lot. Wasn't able to remove buffs, damn it. So only he will remain. What? How did he survive that hit? Was it a reaction proc or something? There's no way he has that much HP to survive 3 nukes from Marius. Has to be reaction or something. Here, come on. It doesn't proc. I was speaking too much. I lost because of a reaction proc. See, this kind of stuff can also happen. Fear didn't proc, everything went wrong here. Because otherwise he didn't have a chance, because he does not have a speed booster. So this is also RNG can really mess you up sometimes. But that's part of the game. So that's fine. I mean, he won the fight. Let's add on to the counter. And let's continue. Wasn't thinking that way. That Wukong has 120 HP. Yeah, 120,000 HP probably. I don't know if Wukong can be built that tanky. Okay, we're still looking good overall, no? What is it? 9 wins, 4 losses? That's not bad. So Dmod, 2 more fights and then I'm gonna jump on your account. Please send me the credentials on private message. 120k, I got that. Okay, so this is a dangerous combo. 2 pairings. And 2 dangerous pairings actually. Carnage is key if I want to ban Marichka, if I want to beat Marichka, but I think I ban Sifi here to hopefully go first and then put the block passive skills on Marichka. And good that he didn't ban my Carnage. Queen is a dangerous champion, which is also why I pick her last, and people do ban her quite often. Okay, come on, remove the stone skin. Damn it. Okay, moment of truth. No stun backs. Of course we get stun backs. Okay, let's go after him. That's the nice thing about Taurus. he has a super high HP pool. So he's very often able to tank all hits from Carnage. And the fact that he's not running any Reviver is great, actually. I mean, Marichka is a Reviver, but I am gonna aim for trying to kill Marichka with block passive skills, hopefully. Let's see if Carnage can be back with that in time. I don't want to kill Marichka too early. I want to land the block passive skill so I can be done with her. But let's see if she will allow me that, or she will die. She just dies, damn it. Let's see, maybe I can still... yeah, I think I win. Okay, it worked out, it worked out. There you go. Okay. That's the 10th one. Last one. Last one in D-Mod, I still haven't received your creds. So if you can send me that on Discord, that'll be amazing. So we can jump on your account right after this fight. But we won. It was tough, but I had Carnage. And Carnage is one of the keys to beating Taurus and Marichka. He's actually a very solid way to beat them. So for example, he picks this guy. Now I will pick Marichka so that he bans Marichka. But I will also ban him because I know he will ban my Marichka. And two of my nukers, see, exactly as I predicted. Because two of my nukers, or not nukers, boosters are not in stone skin. So this can be dangerous for me. And now we just traded the bans with Marichka and Calvalax. Okay, let's go. His Arbise gets the first turn. Hopefully we can cut in. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we will cut in. And what I'll do is I will actually sleep. Ah, no, freaking wand. Forgot. Am I just dead now? That was a very costly mistake, I think. He's gonna go for the A2. Yes, exactly. And do I even have a chance here? Maybe now? If George had stayed, then I didn't have a chance. Now I do have a chance. Or do I? Do I have a chance? Let's see. Has to be Arbise for now. She has the higher turn meter. Exactly. Need to take one more turn. Come on. Sleep. Sifi's sleep is gonna get me the win here. Sifi's sleep. Yes. Is he gonna do the A1? He should do the A. No, he doesn't. I think that's a mistake. That was a mistake. Should have done the A1. And he's gonna regret that. I'm gonna make sure he regrets that. That was a big mistake. That's fine. I know Carnage is gonna die, but so is his Empress. And then I can just revive back. He can't. There you go. Good session overall. 11 wins, 4 losses. D-Mod, I still haven't received any message from you. Okay, I have received a message, but I need your credentials. But yeah, like after this, please change your, like after we're done with the takeover part, change your credentials. Okay, still waiting for your message. Okay. I have got it. Let me then log out of this account. Log out of my account. Just give me a minute, guys. Okay. I need the code. Good that you have the two-factor authentication. That is good. Let me also update the stream title. Okay. Waiting for the code. You're also waiting. Okay. Okay, while you are waiting, how about we look at the changes that are coming to, like the buffs that are coming to Narma and what's her name? Belitar. What's his name rather? Let's look at that while we wait. Okay. So here it is. So Narma has been a decent. So she's a champion from the promo code that I have for new accounts. To be honest, most of my target audience is actually late game players, but there are some newer players. And if late game players want to start like an account with, let's say for a free to play challenge or something, Narma is not the most crazy champion, right? But I think this buff makes her quite nice now. So she's a good champion with her current kit for her clan boss, early game clan boss. But otherwise, late game, even mid game, she falls off. But this kit actually becomes really decent. So A1 is going to be an insane A1 now. Previously, 40% chance of 3 random debuffs. And even with booking, it went down to, or when it went up to 60% chance of increasing the duration. Now, on base, it's 50%, and it increases to 75% chance, very high chance, of increasing duration of all debuffs. This is a great ability, or great A1 for Chimera, because you wanna continue the debuffs on the Chimera. So that's actually fantastic. And then her A2. So her A2 is getting these poisons and leeches, and she's also exploding poisons, kind of like Xavier and kind of like Elenaral, which is one of the best abilities, right? Especially for like speed farming dungeons. I mean, by now for late game accounts, there's Marius who does it, who's also retired Seer, by the way. But still, poison explosion is actually a very good strategy, and she can be one of those poison exploders with. And she puts out leech as well, so which is quite nice in case somebody survives. And the healing part, which was there in the kit, is also there, and the healing is now 25% of this champion's HP, which is crazy. Very few heals that are this high. So you will build her as a tank with very high HP, and so you're going to be healing. For example, if she's built with 100k HP, for example, you're going to be getting healed by 25k, which is massive. Then poison sensitivity part is not changing. But now she can do an AoE 3 poison debuffs, which is gonna be insane. On the Chimera, whenever the Chimera trial is on the 3rd form. Oh, I just realized, oh my god. I forgot to click that one button to share what I'm talking about. Apologies, guys, apologies. I was just sharing this and talking about. So, she's gonna be sparing 3 poisons each on AoE. You need to make her go after another debuffer. But yeah, this is great. And then she lands poisons whenever she's attacked or an ally is attacked, which is great, which will make her even viable for PvP. And enemies under poison inflict 5% less damage per poison. So if you have 5 poison, which is not crazy to have 5 poison 5 times, or maximum is 25% less damage. That's insane. And the base speed is going up as well. This is gonna be a crazy buff. It's gonna be a crazy buff. Okay, we are logged into the account, so let's go with that. But yeah, this buff is excellent buff. Also, I'm sorry to, who was it? Some Guillermo? Was it Guillermo? Who was it? Someone in the chat. Guyame. I forgot to showcase my Carnage. I'll do that when I log back into my own account. My Carnage is built. Just remind me as soon as I log back in. I just forgot. Okay, so we are now on Dmod's account, whose in-game name is Your Childhood Trauma. That's funny. Okay, 28 million power, level 100. That means you've been playing for a long time, right? Yes, you are. Okay, so let's look at your Great Hall. Fully maxed out except for attack, which is fine. You probably are investing resources now over here. Completely fine. Area bonus, let's see. Faction Wars. I mean, if you're pushing Faction Wars, then this is actually one of the cheapest to get because it's grade 1. So anybody who's pushing for Faction Wars should definitely invest here. And in general, if you are pushing for Faction Wars, join my Discord. There's a lot of people there pushing for Faction Wars, and I done with my Faction Wars, I actually enjoy giving tips on other people to complete their Faction Wars hard. Fire Knight, I don't know why you spread yourself like this. I guess just testing to get some teams working. That's fine. Spider, I don't understand. Spider, especially spreading it out like this. If you put it on speed or ignore defense, I would understand more, but okay, nothing on Iron Twins, nothing on Doom Tower. Demon Lord, that's fine. Hydra, very good spread. I would focus on getting this to the max now. Ignore defense and crit damage. Curse City, you're probably not pushing. Okay, so let's look at your Curse City. Where are you? Hard mode. You have done 84 stages, quite nice. Almost at the top of your clan as well, which is amazing. You are locked into entering Soul Cross S8. You do have the champions to do it. You need to build this guy. He's the key on doing it. Elsgore. He has a full team block damage for 2 turns. Amazing champion. And I use Barath for damage. This guy, pretty good damage dealer, HP based, so he's tanky. But very nice that you have made all the way here. You've beaten Amius. Okay, wow. I need to look at your roster. 3 mythicals, crazy. Probably you have beaten it fast as well. Yeah, 62 turns. That's actually pretty good. Let's look at your roster then, shall we? Okay, so you have a lot of mythicals. 3, 6, 8 mythical champions. And you have good blessings as well for many of them. Arbise, 6-star Arbise is amazing. Very well built as well. Yeah, very well built. Gizmac, Toshiro. Okay. Pretty good, pretty good. And you have a Leo. Nice. But you just started to build him out. Do you have all the turtles, by the way? I see Leo. I am not seeing the other turtles. Am I just blind? I see Mikey, of course, the free one. There's a second Leo. You have two Leos. There's Raph. Do you not have Donnie? Donnie. I should just search. Ah, you don't have Donnie. You didn't do the fusion. Interesting. You have two Leos. You have Raph. You don't have Donnie. Okay. You have a Marichka. You have a lot of good meta champions. You also have Shuzen, which is very nice. Do you have a Sifi? Don't think so. Let's look at your boosters. You were talking about Arena, so other effects, positive. Turn meter. Let's have a look. So, I mean, of course, you have Arbice, which is great. You have Star Sage. Amazing. Shuzen you have as well. Of course, Arman's the fusion. Okay. Where's your Arbiter? You don't have an Arbiter? What? Or is she sitting in the vault? Ah, she's sitting in the vault. Okay. You don't use her probably. You have two of them, but probably you use Arbice now, which is fine. Okay. So where are we focusing on? Because it looks like you know how to build champions. It looks like you have a solid roster. So where are we struggling at? Let's look at your arena. Where are you at? So live arena, you are in you are in gold 4, so you have Quintus with you probably. You have a decent win rate as well. Do you have Quintus? Yeah, you have Quintus, right? Yeah, definitely. You have Quintus. You're in gold 5, actually on the upper edge of gold 5. You're winning some defense battles as well. What is your defense? Arbice, Arman, Star Sage, and Commodus. Okay, a pretty good defense. Okay, what's your farming team? Pretty good team. So far, I haven't found any particular area where you're struggling at Demod. Looks like you have a pretty good roster. You know how to build your champions. And you seem to be doing well. So where exactly should I be focusing on? One area you mentioned was building the one-shot team. That is something we can look at. Okay, this has gone longer than I intended. Why is Communist not turning and putting bombs? My god. That was not a very strong hit from your monkey. Defense team is lacking. On normal arena, why do you want to? You want to push for plat? Is that why? Because normally I think it's a good defense team, and you are not getting hit a lot. Granted, it's only Friday today, but you're not getting hit a lot. How's the tag arena? You are, you're behind in tag arena. Why? I can immediately see why. This is not a good defense. This one can be decent. And this one can be decent as well. I mean, you've not gotten hit yet because it's early in the week. I like your team 2 and 3 without looking at the builds or anything like that. But team 1 is not good. Team 1 is not good. Trying to finish Great Hall, okay. For farming. But if you're trying to finish Great Hall, then having a strong defense team is not a good idea. It's actually counterintuitive. What you need to do is you need to have an okay defense, or even I would say close to a bad, or not bad, but not a very difficult defense to beat, because you want to be towards the lower end of gold 5, and you want people to be farming you a lot. That will give you easy fights. That will give you very easy fights to quickly farm medals. That's how you farm medals. If you are going to put a very strong team here like you have right now, as you can see, not many people are attacking you. When I jump back into my account, I'll showcase my team to you, and you'll see that a lot of people try to attack my team, and a lot of them succeed, which I'm fine with, because then I get easy wins here. And when I was actually farming medals to finish my Great Hall, I had 1% defense most of the time. Only towards the end of the week I would put some decent defense so I don't drop down too much. If you want to build your Great Hall, then the strategy you're using is not good. Use a weak defense. And you have... So the team that I use for farming, very quickly. So you have a Calvalax and he's +4 with a +6 blessing. His accuracy can be even higher, to be honest. 9.5k attack. Don't need that high attack. Just you need the accuracy to be up. And what's amazing here is if you can get like a 9-piece feral. Do you have a rat? What's his name? Nishak. Nishak is his name. Yeah, you have a +3 Nishak even. How is he built? He's not wearing stone skin. 238, he's slow. Attack is low as well. So I use Arbiter, Nishak, Calvalax. These 3 are usually enough to kill most defenses and farm them fast. Do you happen to have... what's his name? Hegemon. By any chance? No, you don't. Okay, but you don't need him though. These 3 should be enough. Lacking on gear. Oh, really? But if you're lacking on gear, that's even more reason to have a bad defense team. Strong roster but weak gear. Yeah, your gear is... I mean, it's not bad, but it's not on the same level as the champions that you have, that's for sure. But again, if you want to farm your Great Hall, and which is going to contribute to your gear, you absolutely should be maxing these out. And even here. But start with here. And for this, put in a bad defense. And then you will see you will get very easy ones. That's number 1 advice I can give you. With Tag Arena, if you want to proceed further, and I think are you going for Ramantu? Oh, missions, there you go. You have your Marius? No, you don't have your Marius. Okay, Ramantu, you're close, but you will get stuck on the gold mission, right? Gold Arena. It is on the last page, I believe, somewhere here. For this one, yes, you will need good gear to stay in gold, or not stay, but go into gold Tag Arena. So for here, you will need a good defense, for sure. And this is not a good defense. But that you get from also getting good gear. One of the best ways to get good gear is also Curse City. So also invest some resources into the area bonus for Curse City. You get some, like, both gear sets from Curse City, Supersonic and Merciless. Some of the best gear sets in the game. So would highly recommend that you put effort into getting that. Like, you are progressing all the way, but whenever you're getting stuck, try to go into Soul Cross. Like, if you can you're stuck here, if you can, you just do this and do this one, Sand Devil. If you can do Sand Devil, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, you can. You have an Empress. If you have an Empress, you can solo Sand Devil with Empress. You get a 4-star Basalt here. This is a 4-star Basalt setting here. It's a very good reward to get. Similarly, you also get very good drops from, for example, beating the Fire Knight. And you have the champion, so certainly doable. That's one thing I would say. And then let's see how your dungeon teams are. So event dungeon, which stage are you farming? Okay, you haven't reached 30 yet. You're probably farming 20 then. What's your farming team? Okay, no presets. Now, do you have energy? Yeah, you do have energy. Let's see. Let's go auto. Siegfried, you're going for Siegfried, right? To be honest, my strategy that you see, you can also use with Siegfried. Probably Siegfried hits even better than Sun Wukong. But for my strategy, we also need to ignore 100% defense, which is possible with Granite. Did you do the Granite fusion? That was a strong hit. I'll keep it. I'll not make the decision for you, but most likely that's a selling piece. Let's look at that. So that's one thing I can help you with. Is try to build that team. You don't have Granite, unfortunately. How's your Wukong built? Let's see if you have the stats. Very fast. His attack is not high enough. His accuracy is quite high. And resistance for some reason is quite high. Okay. Crit rate? What? Why is he wearing crit rate gauntlets? From a stun set. Of course he's not hitting hard. His gear set is not full. He's wearing 3 pieces of Savage and 1 piece of Lethal. What? What is this? Okay, that explains it. In that one arena fight that I did, why he was so bad. Because it's not Lethal and it's not Savage. Actually, we should start with this. Hell Hades Optimizer. You don't have a lot of crit damage amulets. Is that the reason? Why is your Brogni wearing it and not your Sun Wukong? And I'm assuming you don't use your Inithwe, then you can steal it from him, for example. You could do this, and we can try to find the crit rate elsewhere. There you go, 84% already. We have 2 Savage pieces. 98. Do this. Do you farm Sand Devil? Yeah, you do. Okay, let's see. Attack percent, please. Nope. Actually, now we're not looking for crit rate that much. Let's look for crit damage. To be honest, we have enough pieces. We could even give him some other gauntlets from somebody else, like this one, for example. And we just need to max out the crit rate again. You see, you don't need it. You don't really need the optimizer. You can do it yourself. I mean, this is part of, like, building champions is part of the fun playing the game, no? If you use an algorithm to do that, then the algorithm is playing the game, not you. See, but that's a much better build already. You've lost in a bit of speed, which we can find elsewhere if I optimize a bit more. But you've gotten 80% additional crit damage because we have gotten rid of the crit rate gauntlets. And your attack has gone up, but only slightly. To be honest, this one we can also roll up. You have 30, right? Yeah, you do. So now it's 287 crit damage, right? And what I'm gonna do is, I'm not gonna move the gear just yet. Savage new, here's your preset, and I'm gonna check this. Why is he wearing accuracy? Oh my god. Okay, he should not be wearing an accuracy chest. I was wondering why his accuracy is so high. Okay, ideally we want attack percent. Looks like you don't have many pieces, only on 2 champions. Okay, so I'll get rid of this, but we do want an attack percent. We want good crit rate, we want good speed. So let's see what we can get. We can get this piece. What else can we get? How about this one? No. Let's try to see if we can roll attack percent. Nope. Why is he wearing attack percent? Okay, you have some things to learn when building champions. That's crazy. I thought the HH optimizer was the BL, and yeah, no, not really. It's an optimization algorithm and it has its limitations. It can do a very good job, don't get me wrong, but in my opinion, it's half the fun playing this game. And this is also the thing the optimizer cannot do, which is like just rolling your gear, checking where we can roll attack percent. That's also why what I'm noticing, you're sitting on a lot of the oil and a lot of your artifacts are not rolled. And especially on Wukong for the arena, for example, you don't really need this high accuracy. You really don't. Okay, I will put accuracy like this. Okay, finally. This is good. This is good. So if we steal from Seeker, again, I'm going to check if you're using Seeker in your clan boss team. If you are, then that's an issue. So let's see, do you have enough oil to rank this up? Level 4. I'm going to leave it here. You can always rank it up to 20 by getting more oil or using the oil mixer, of course. But now if we use this build, for example, look at this. You've gone from 4,995 attack to 6,000. Your crit damage has gone to almost 300. Your speed has been sacrificed by 8 speed. And now he's ignoring 25% defense as he should. So he's going to hit very hard now compared to how. Does he need accuracy to land A3, block, debuff? Yes, he does. But are you using him? So if you're building him for the arena, then you don't need that. then you want him to kill people, not steal stuff. And if he's hitting like a wet noodle, then he can steal all the buffs that he wants. He's not going to be doing much. So I'm going to save this preset, and you can look into this. The other thing that we haven't looked at is your accessories. So let's get out of preset manager, see what accessories you have available. So you see this, the optimizer can't do anything. You need to roll all of these up to like level 12, sell the ones that are not good, and keep the ones that actually get good stats. This is not helpful. And whenever there's a gear enhancement event, there's one starting like in 2 days, just roll all of these up to level 8, level 12, sell most of these. You're going to be selling. Just keep the ones that are good. For example, most of the amulets with attack, you are going to sell. You're going to keep 1 or 2 for your bomb champions, otherwise you're going to sell. So you have a lot of gear, but it's unrolled, so it's useless. And I don't see any merciless pieces, for example. Again, if you want to progress in most areas in the game, you need good merciless pieces. And merciless is a set that you can get from the Cursed City. So Cursed City is very, very useful. So always push Cursed City, and you can do it by... A lot of people immediately want to focus on PvP, but you can only focus on PvP. PvP is a whale game mode. And there you need to not only be a whale in terms of having a lot of champions, but also having very good gear. And you get very good gear from doing PvE, a lot of PvE. Successful players in PvP are the ones who have not only a lot of champions, but also have enough time spent in the game that they have collected very good gear. If you look at my account, I don't have a very deep roster. I don't have a lot of the meta champions. I have few champions, but few good champions. And I have very good gear because I've been playing for 5 years and I focus on my gear. So I'm able to beat content that most people with my kind of champions will not be able to. And that comes with maintaining your gear properly, rolling up your gear. And like in today's meta, especially with accessories, most of the normal accessories in the late game you're going to be selling. You don't need them, because the special accessories, feral, protection, merciless, all of these are just better, because this accessory is just going to give me these stats, but this accessory is going to give me stats plus it's going to give me potential to get this stuff. I see that you don't have a lot of stone skin. It's very, very little stone skin, which tells me that you are not prioritizing Hydra, for example. So when I started looking into your account, you said your focus wants to be PvP. But I would highly recommend that you switch that focus to concentrating on PvE first, to get good gear from PvE, and then go into PvP. Otherwise, you're just not going to go far enough. You're going to lose out. So I've left this build. Just try to save your current preset as well. Just try switching, because right now he's not hitting hard, and I'm going to assume that that's the case with a lot of your champions. Siegfried, yeah, he at least has a full Savage set. Let's look at his build. That's actually not bad. 7.5k attack. Crit damage is lacking. Crit damage. Which debuff does he land? He does not. Does he land debuffs? He does not land any debuffs. Why is he built with accuracy? Am I missing something? I don't have him, so I haven't read his kit in a lot of detail. So he does ignore defense here, but 50% only. Yeah, he doesn't land any debuffs, does he? On either form. This is a support revival form. Yeah. Which means that first of all, you're using cracking roots, which, unless you're using Stone Cleaver, it's not the best blessing for him. You're much better off, if you use him in PvP, you're much better off with using Lightning Cage, which is the light blessing, this one. And what I would recommend is that because you have a 6-star blessing, which is freaking crazy, I would recommend Rend on him, Crushing Rend on 6-star. He's gonna clear so much content for you in PvE. So this 400 accuracy that you have on him, why does he have an accuracy banner is something that I don't understand. He should have an attack banner. Or if you really want, then maybe a resistance banner. But most cases he should have an attack banner. Probably because this is the banner which has rolled a lot of high attack. This is why the optimizer gave this banner to him. And the reason it did is because most of your banners and most of your accessories are unrolled. So when you throw it into the optimizer is not going to consider any of these pieces because they're not rolled up. So you need to roll these pieces. As soon as you roll these pieces to level 12, don't roll them all the way because then you're going to be drained out of silver. Roll them to level 8 to level 12, and that way your optimizer will then start considering these pieces. And I'm pretty sure how many banners are these? 3, 6, 8, 12, 15. These are 15 banners. I'm pretty sure you can find one decent banner which is going to give you good attacks. Let's see if I can quickly find just by looking here. Do you have any attack banner? This one, for example. Only 5-star, but let's see. Maybe it rolls. It doesn't really do the best job. But another thing that we can do is, for example, you take a 6-star banner. This one, for example. We roll it up. And let's assume that it did not do it like this. But let's assume it rolled 3 times on defense. It will be a shit banner, but then we can rework this. And then hopefully we can get an attack banner with attack percentage rolls. If you do this consistently with a lot of these banners, if you try it 15 times, you're going to get one really solid banner. And then similarly, you have revenge, you have all of these other stuff that you should be rolling. Again, crit rate. This is not good. Not good at all. And again, most likely the reason is because a lot of your crit damage amulets are not rolled up. That's your biggest mistake that I'm seeing on your account. They're just not rolled up, so your optimizer doesn't consider them. This has the potential to be a very good piece, just not rolled up. Especially for crit, like this one with crit rate substat. As soon as I get the piece, I would immediately roll them just to see how I roll. And then crit damage amulets are one of the best resources in the game, I would say. You have quite a few of them unrolled, which is not ideal. So I would fix that as one of the first things. Here, Rahid, what are we doing on this account? General account overview. Main thing I found is with how he is building his champions. His gear strategy is not best. He's not rolling his gear, so he needs to roll his gear. And then champion builds. Most importantly, as I've said previously, your focus should be PvE to get good gear. Because Curse City is the area you get very good gear from. You get good gear from Hydra. How are you doing on Hydra? So, have you done your key? No, you haven't. Yeah. So, let's look at team presets. So, you do Nightmare. Okay, so this is your team for Nightmare. You have the Hound. Okay, that's good. What's his build like? 7.7k attack. That's actually a pretty nice build. I'm hoping that he's wearing some ignore defense gear. Crockhead. He's in the vault. That's the apostrophe thing, yeah. That's nice. That's nice. This is a 6-piece Merciless. Actually nice. Okay. They can be ascended. Do you have the resource? Oh my god. Why are you not ascending them? Always do this one just to see. Oh, perfect. There you go. I'm even going to do this. So you get 12% additional crit damage. Similarly here, just do this. See if you land something good. Defense is not ideal, so I'm not going to roll it all the way. Here, this can roll attack, which would be amazing if it does. defense, unfortunately. But this is a good ring anyhow. And then again, you might be able to find even this is a decent banner actually. But you might be able to find even better banner if you just roll all your stuff. Crit damage, why have you not checked? By just putting one of these into. There you go. Oh my god. CC luck. I just read your comment about CC luck, and then we get another luck. Crit damage roll. So this is an additional 20% crit damage. You know what 20% crit damage means? I'll show you what it means. Go here. You know, people are fighting for this. This 25% after months of hard work that you can get from one single ascension. 20%. This is 25, slightly higher, but you get the point. So like that kind of stuff you can do to improve your champions a lot. Similarly here, this is again not rolled. Go to ascend, just put one of these in. Okay, unfortunately not good, but then this I would roll this until I get attack percent. Here you did roll, which is good. To be honest, so for Hydra, he's fine running at 200 speed, but for most other content, actually, where are you using him? Maybe probably you'll use him Faction Wars Harder. There, 200 speed is too slow. There you need the speed boots. But otherwise, a decent build. Why don't you have a relic? How's your relic situation? You have a lot of wands. You have a Volcaridiac heart, which is great. Okay, your monkey is also wearing this. So for the monkey, in order to do the strategy that I posted, you need Gore Crescent, which you do not seem to have. Ah, you don't have any cat scares, unfortunately. Damn it. Oh, you have this one. Oh, that's good. That's good. You have quite a few burners. Why aren't you using this? Should be using this. You have Star Sage. This is an excellent relic on Star Sage. One of the best out there. Use this relic. This is a great relic for Star Sage. Oh my god. This is also a decent relic actually. Nature's Wrath, that's fine. This probably you're copying it from LEDs or something like that. That's fine. Okay, how is your Packmaster built? I need to drink water. I have been speaking a lot. Okay. Packmaster, let's take a look. So one thing is like I get that you have Eagle Eye in order to meet the accuracy requirement. But first off, does he need accuracy? No, he doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't need accuracy because you have Crockhat on the team. Which means that you should switch the masteries, go down the offense tree, get War Master. So that you can benefit from the War Master procs. Even his A1 doesn't need, right? Does it? I know A1 does need accuracy, but then again, it's just a single target defense down. Not important. The block buffs is the important one. And it cannot be resisted. How about the Hex? Okay, Hex does need it. Okay. Then maybe it's fine, but then I would still try to find the accuracy within my gear set. Defense percent, HP percent, speed, 2 speed sets, and 4-piece merciless. Okay, not bad. Not bad. HP, and accuracy. Okay, that's fine. Again, I would roll this. Maybe I land accuracy here. That'll give me like what, 29 accuracy. Unfortunate. Maybe this will give defense percent or HP percent. Attack. You can re-roll it. But overall, Packmaster's build fine. The only thing I would change is the Mastery, the Eagle Eye. And then who else was on your team? For the Hydra, let's have a look. This was not the team, was it? No, it wasn't. Krisk, Toshiro. You have Toshiro. That's amazing. Toshiro, Krisk. Can I just do one quick battle, D-mod? Just to check the damage, and then I can also look at the team. You have a +1 Toshiro. Damn. I like Relentless on him. On Packmaster. Yeah, Relentless is good. Relentless is good. I agree. Because the more A1s he does, he triggers counterattacks from the Hound, right? Yes, I can. Okay, let me just run this. Thank you. So let's see what level of damage this team does. I'm expecting quite high damage. 2 of the best damage dealers in the game with Hydra. We have Provoke here, defense decrease speed. Yeah, that's amazing damage. That's amazing. Crazy, you know, that Crocat is able to outdamage Toshiro even. That's really good. Should I keep this or discard the result? Do you think you can do more damage normally? 6-star Mikage Soul Repeat. True, that is something that I had not looked at, but I was going to. Why? D-mod, please explain the 6-star Soul Reap on Mikage. Please explain this to me. I'm gonna look at Mikage's build, but should I? Which button do I click here? Because if this is a good damage in general, more than what you normally get, then I would save the key. Otherwise, I would just discard. But yeah, Mikage has Soul Reap. Duchess with emergency heal, it's fine. Cruelty. To be honest, I would change Mikage potentially to Cruelty even. Yeah. Okay, I'm not getting an answer. I'll just discard then. You can run it again. Okay, so let's look at Mikage. So she's wearing 9-piece Merciless on a Mikage. Okay. And Mikage does not have accuracy. Why does she not have accuracy? Mikage needs accuracy. 300 speed, 113 crit rate. Okay. Why is Mikage running 9-piece Merciless? Also, if you are running crit rate gauntlets, then maybe you should invest in attack to also make her hit. She can hit decently for a support champion. Actually, I have built her for damage. No relic. Yeah, Soul Reap does not make any sense. Was for another build. Yeah, Finite would be my only assumption. Let's have a look at your Finite team. You do stage 10, which is nice. It is preset, yes. Let me run this. Old build of experiment, but like, what kind of experiment was this? Okay. That Deox smacks hard. You have double note, so this should be easy. Double note to ally attacks. But yeah, what you could do here is you can build Mikage for some damage, and then she can also help you clear waves fast rather than your Deox. It's very similar to a team that I used to run. The only difference was that instead of Deox, I used to run Kaimar. And I built my Kaimar for damage. And then he helps kill the boss really fast. What blessings do the Newts have? I'll take a look at that as well. Oh, she starts with the A1. Interesting. You get an extra turn because of the 9-piece Merciless. And he goes in with the A2 first? What? So those 2 ally attacks were useless. Doesn't he have a Marius? No, he doesn't have a Marius yet. But that's a good question. Why don't you have a Marius? Because you can do hard Amius, you can do finite hard 10. Where are you stuck? Okay, so finally the shield is down. But here, if you bring in a Kaimar, then this team can do this run much faster. And or build your Mikage for damage. Or, you know, you have a 6-star blessing. Change it to Phantom Touch. That will also help with the shield getting down much faster than this. This is a good team, but it's quite slow for a team that has 2 Newts. Yeah, it's quite slow. Account is a slow burn. Yeah, looks like it. $253, almost 3 minutes. Yeah, this team can be made much faster. If you just switch Mikage to a Phantom Touch, you're gonna be breaking the first shield quite quickly. Maybe that's why you have the Soul Reap. But then you can put Soul Reap on the Newts. Do you have a good blessing for Newts? You don't have any blessing. This one has Soul Reap. That's a 4-star Soul Reap. That's also good. Okay, your Newts are built. So one thing you could do obviously is build your Newts in also Savage or Lethal. They will help in killing the waves much faster. The build is decent actually. 5.6, 250 speed. Yeah, this is good. This one is a bit low on damage, but that's because of no blessings. They both have the Malefic Talon. Yeah, that's fine. Teox can be up in crit damage. Without clicking here, I am gonna assume that this is actually a crit rate. Okay, wow. Positively surprised. It's actually crit damage. You even have 2-piece Cruel. That's nice. There has to be something wrong, huh? And this is what's wrong. HP. Probably you picked it because it has the highest speed. But yeah, I mean, it has attack rolls as well, so you can put some. Do you have something? Yeah, you do. You can put these on. Similarly, again, you have not rolled this, so always put this one just to see if you can get lucky, which we did with your previous amulet. Same here. On my account, you will rarely see any gear that doesn't have one ascension. Okay, so I was checking if you have also. That's fine. If you have a Kaimar, you have 2 Kaimars, and you have one of them with 5-star blessing. Okay. Do you use him in the arena, by the way? Because if you don't use him in the arena, then what I would suggest is correct high speed. Why I had yeah, you're talking about the banner for Teox. So about Kaimar, if you have 2 of them, and if you're not using them in the arena, and it's +3 anyways, what I would suggest is to build him for damage. Build him for damage, build him fast, and you can switch this to Phantom Touch, and that will make your run much faster with Fire Knight. Yeah, I would highly recommend that. So I'm not gonna do this today. What I would suggest is, you have a lot of silver, right? You have a lot of silver, and there is a gear enhancement event coming around very shortly. Gear Hunters gear enhancement is going to start, I think, in 2 days or something. So what I would recommend for you to do is, when that gear enhancement event comes around, roll all or most of your pieces in good gear sets. So don't roll crap like this, like Days set or Fury set, and you can get a lot of silver from selling all this crap in good gear sets, especially the damage gear sets, right? So like lethal, savage. Do you have a lot of lethal? No, you don't. You're not farming Dark Fey, which is a huge mistake. Should be farming a lot more Dark Fey. So savage, which you can again get from the Fire Knight, and merciless. This has to be like a crime, having so many merciless pieces just sitting around and not having rolled. So whenever this event rolls around, roll all of your merciless pieces, all of them. Roll them to 2+12, and then if you find any good pieces, good rolls, then roll them up to +216. And then what I can do is, maybe when I'm streaming next week, we can jump on your account again, and then I can suggest like builds on how you can change stuff around. Because, for example, right now, if I try to rebuild your Kaimar, you just don't have pieces geared up or rolled up. And if I start rolling pieces right now, then I'm going to use up all of your silver, and you're not going to be able to do the gear enhancement event, which is not ideal. So I would suggest that. Roll your gear up. I can jump on your account next week again, and then we can try to build some champions nicely. We can improve your Fire Knight team, Fire Knight 10 team, and then because you don't have a lot of merciless and you don't have lethal, then you can just go crazy. Because I know that this team with Kaimar in, that this team can farm Fire Knight Heart 10 in under a minute or slightly above a minute. And with that runtime, you can do a lot of these runs, and you can start collecting like good savage pieces. And that's one way to build your nukers up, right? So that would be what I would suggest. Because again, I don't want you to lose out on those points. I will empty out your 23 million silver for 0 points. So just do that, and we can jump back on. 160 primals. Wow. Your sacreds are gone. You're not saving for... I mean, you have 2 Leos. Why will you be saving for Leo? Can I run a full turtle team? I just want to check. I just want to see them in action. Turtles, where are you? Raph. You did not have Donnie. Why don't you have Donnie, man? Donnie was a fusion. Do you have April? Or Shredder? Oh, you didn't do the Titan event. I'm getting a pattern here, buddy. I think you pull a lot of shards and you get champions that way, but you don't do fusions or events, and you don't have those champions. Okay, this is what we have. Let's see. Let's run it. No April, yeah. Yeah, see, your gear is lacking, so they're not hitting as hard. I don't have Leo. You have 2 Leos. When I jump back on my account, I'll show you my turtles. I have no Leos, but they kill this boss super fast because of the gear difference, and that comes from a good gear strategy. You have the basics for it, and I know that you have the mind for it. I think you just haven't been careful in managing gear properly. And once you get into that habit, and once you learn the basics, you're gonna actually enjoy it. As I said, like, I don't use the optimizer because I enjoy this stuff. And once you begin to enjoy it, then your account can go super far because you have an amazing roster. You just need to unlock some good areas of the game. They were ungeared, that's why they lost. Faction Wars, you are progressing quite well, huh? You have Lydia, and on hard mode, you're... Yeah, like, just try to do these keys every day. Even if it's just stage 1, just try to do these keys. You can glyphs, which is quite nice. Correct, I get shard happy. Yeah, I can see that from your account, which is not a bad thing, to be honest. Champions are difficult to get. Gear you will get over time. Gear is a thing of time. Champions are both how much money you spend and how much luck you have. I know some people who've spent a load of money, but they don't have the luck. You've gotten the luck. You've gotten very good champions. And once you get some good builds going, then you're gonna be farming even better gear. It's like, it snowballs, right? You do one thing nicely, then it just converts into better and better stuff. You'll get better gear, and then in no time you will be able to compete where you actually want to compete with good champions. But yeah, that's gonna be my session of advice. I'll log back out from your account, and yeah, just do your account roles and everything, and then we can take a look again maybe next week. And also, I just see on your Plarium Play, I would recommend also just playing the Elhain game. It's an easy game and it'll give you some juicy stuff. So I've logged out of your account. I would highly recommend that you change your password, because it was shared, even though accidentally, but it was shared on a platform publicly. I tried to delete it as soon as I saw it, but still I would recommend changing it. I don't know if you're still here. Who was it? Guillermo? I'm forgetting the name, but you wanted to see my Carnage. Here's my Carnage. 6.3k attack, 336 crit damage, 450 accuracy. And then base form is, of course, goes up to 7.5k because of the high base attack. Lethal and Stone Skin, Gore Crescent, and then this gemstone is amazing on him. One of my few mythical gemstones. 50% more damage. He counterattacks a lot. Crushing Rend because I use him in PvE a lot. And Masteries. And yeah, I was saying that I'll say I don't have the turtles, but just because of better gear. Actually, and I can take out April from this team, by the way. It doesn't need April. That's gonna get the job done. There you go. You see the damage from Raf. Like, that was like super fast kill because of gear. And I'll show you my Kaimar. So what I would love to build, or I recommend that you build on your account, is a Kaimar that looks something like this. So he's not in a damage gear set, but he's maxed out on crit rate, very high crit damage, decent accuracy, and very fast with 4.5k attack. And he is quite good. He's quite good. No relic, Phantom Touch, because again I used him in Finite. I don't anymore, but Phantom Touch is from there. And then the Helm Smasher, right? And I'll show you. So I'll show you even here. So I run him on normal campaign farm, but he can also do Nightmare, for example, quite fast. Look at this. And if you look at my channel, you'll find a video where I showcase my previous team with 2 Newts and a Kaimar and 2 ally attackers. So it does work very, very nicely. You see the damage. 15 seconds. Nightmare farm. Kaimar. And he does attacks. His attack animations are so fast that he just gets through all of waves very, very quickly. Should get that one glyph. Do you need any glyphs anywhere, my darling? Get me 25. Give me 25. Are you kidding me? 23. Okay, I'll take it. And I forgot to check where you're stuck on Marius, by the way, because Marius can also do crazy things. Like today was the Finite tournament that I was farming, and the team that I run for that is, where is it? This and this, and then Food Champions. Like this, just these two. So once you get Marius, you can do crazy stuff like this. Does not go perfectly because this run can be faster. It happens a bit with RNG, but yeah, super fast still. And then you see a 6-star piece like this. I'm gonna sell it because it doesn't have crit rate, but it would be very valuable for your account, for example. And then of course you can work towards building this crazy team. Grand is such a good champion. Seriously. Boom, there he goes. One hit. And we get these crap artifacts. Okay, but then I think I'll call it right here. Thank you very much for sticking through, and thank you Dmod for letting me jump on your account. Sorry for sorry for roasting you on some areas, but hopefully I was able to give you some good advice. And yeah, happy to work with you. and we can take a look next time. Just roll your artifacts. That's one of the biggest things I would say. Sell all the crap artifacts you get and try to roll as many good ones, and then we can take a look on your account, try to build. Optimizer is not going to do anything if your artifacts are not rolled up properly. But yeah, stuck on Sand Devil for Marius. Oh, okay, we can take a look at that as well. You have an Empress. You have an Empress. Empress can solo. Empress can solo Sand Devil. I did a video on this as well a while back. But Empress, basically what you have to do is you have to set a preset, make Empress go into his second form, and then just press auto, and in the preset tell him never to convert back into the first form again. And that's it. And Empress will solo the fight. But okay, as I was saying, I'll call it here. When will I be streaming again? Today is Friday. Maybe Sunday. That's a big maybe. Let's see. But then early next week, I will definitely stream. Thank you very much, everybody. Appreciate you hanging out, and feel free to join the Discord. And also, if you want me to do a takeover of your account, just message me on Discord. I'm not charging anything for it. It's free. So just ping me on Discord. Thank you very much, and wish you a lovely rest of the day, the evening, based on wherever you are. Take care.